you're a student of central banks.
Yeah.
So we can measure coverage of individual members of the FOMC, right? The policy making body of the Fed, and similarly in other like ECB and analogous bodies. And it's just fascinating. I mean, one of the things we find is that the hawkish-dovish sentiment indicator for Jerome Powell tends to lead for most other members of the FOMC, leads their hawkish-dovish indicator. So you can clearly see statistically in terms of how their speeches and their remarks are covered from a hawkish-dovish perspective, quantitatively, you can see how his influence propagates through that group.
Consistency, yeah.
And so what that means for investors is if you want to get ahead, you might want to dial up the weight of the J. Powell as opposed to overall Fed coverage.
Yes.
So it gives you a sense of the types of things you can do with this information.
They always said there are three voices within the Fed that you should listen to. Of course, the chair, the vice chair, and the New York Fed.
Well, certainly our data bears out the chair point, and I'd have to look at the New York.
That's my understanding. New York Fed plays a very important role.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, it's even more interesting now that they have abandoned forward guidance. So they say, right? They say it's all data dependent.